Yes, madam. Yes, sir. Okay. So when resistor is connected in AC, what will happen? So I don't want to waste time, man. They will be in series. Okay. They'll be like they'll be in phase with each other. Okay. Now when the and also what will happen? What is the formula? They will be just in the in phase. You know what is the difference between in phase, out of phase, and constant phase difference? Okay. Now in phase means angle is 0 degrees. Out of phase means angle is how much? 180 degrees. And constant phase difference means it can be some angle, maybe 60, 70, 80, something like that. Now, so here we have for capacitor, what is that? In for inductor, who is leading and who is lagging? Capacitor circuit, sorry, inductor circuit. Inductor circuit. Inductor circuit, what will happen? Inductor circuit, current lags by 90 degrees. Current lags voltage by 90 degrees. Is that clear? Now there is a XL. What is XL? What is XL?
Inductance, reactance.
Inductive reactance. Very good. XL is inductive reactance and current lags voltage by 90 degrees. Okay. Now what about capacitance and capacitor? What happens? Who leads and who lags? Current.
Current leads and EMF.
Very good. Current leads voltage by 90 degrees. Current leads voltage by 90 degrees. XL is inductive reactance. And here XC is what? Capacitive reactance. 1 by omega c. Is that clear? 1 by XC is equal to 1 by omega c. In LCR circuit, what happened? In LCR circuit, if you are taking resistor, capacitor, inductor in an AC, what will happen? There is an impedance. What is impedance? Under root of XC minus XL whole square plus R square. Okay. XC minus XL whole square plus R square. Is that clear? What happens if XC is greater than XL? What is that circuit called? If XC is greater than XL, the circuit is known as capacitive circuit. Circuit is known as capacitive circuit. If XC, you wrote this one. Maybe pictures are there. That's it. You might have taken the pictures. Okay. What? He wrote. See. So it is what happens. XC is greater than XL. That is capacitive circuit. When XC is less than XL, that is inductive circuit. Okay. Now, and if it is XC is equal to XL, what will happen? That circuit is known as XC is equal to XL. Then what is known? That is known as resonance circuit. Okay. So that we have done in the previous class. Now I'm going with the analytical solution. In the previous class, I did the phasor diagram solution. Now I'm going with the analytical. Yeah, XC. That is Z impedance. Z. Okay. That is capacitive circuit. Capacitive circuit. Capacitive circuit. Okay. And it is also here. What will happen? Current leads voltage. Current leads voltage. I leads V. Okay. Current leads voltage. And XC is less than XL. What is that circuit? That is known as the inductive circuit. Inductive circuit. And here what will happen? Current lags voltage by 90 degrees or current lags voltage. We can write XC is equal to XC means resonance circuit. Okay. Now I am going ahead with the next one. That is about the the angle also. There is an angle. How to find out the angle also they told us. So that is tan phi is equal to VC minus tan phi. That is the angle. What is the angle here? Tan phi is equal to VCM minus VLM by VRM. Okay, this is the voltage. So we can just substitute XC minus XL by that one. When you substitute, we get the angle. That means what is it? What is phi here? What is phi? Can anyone say what is phi? Phi is what?
So the degree by how much it lags on the
what actually? Yeah.
You did
No, he didn't write it. After that, he went in depression.
Certain says.
Yeah, tell me. Phi is equal to what? The phase angle between the applied voltage and the resultant voltage. Got it? It is the voltage between the, it is the phase, this angle phi is what? It is the angle between the applied voltage and the resultant voltage. Is that clear? Applied voltage and the, see this one here. This is the applied voltage and this is the resultant voltage. Okay, that is the one. Is it clear, all of you? Phi is what is the phase angle? Phi is the phase angle. Okay. Now, okay, we'll go ahead with analytical solution now. Okay. So after that, only transformer and AC generator is remaining, so that I want to finish it off. Okay. Yes. Your Sunday class also. We'll fix that timing. You won't come? Okay. So morning is okay.
On Sunday from 10 to 2:30.
Evening you will take that.
Evening you can take on Sunday.
Evening, what time you have church?
7.
7. Yeah. Okay.
You go to church and ask him.
Yeah, we have
Sometimes. Yeah,
Kitna दूर?
just 1 hour 30 minutes break.
Okay.
Less than that.
Okay. Just 1 second. I'll not record this. Okay, so we have LCR series. LCR series circuit. Okay, that we have analytical solution. Are you able to see the board or should I change the marker? I think no. Analytical solution, the first equation starts with V. V is equal to what? V is equal to IR plus Q by C plus IR plus Q by C plus N into di by dt. N into di by dt. Is that clear? The voltage applied voltage is equal to what? Yeah, the applied voltage is equal to the voltage across the resistor plus voltage across the capacitor plus voltage across the inductor. Is that clear? So after that we have V is equal to what? Vm sin omega t. Okay, V is equal to Vm sin omega t. Is it clear, all of you? V is equal to Vm sin omega t. So next we have what? Q is equal to what? The charge is equal to what? Q is equal to Qm sin omega t. Is it clear? Sin omega t is the angle. Okay. Is it clear? So V is equal to Vm sin omega t. Q is equal to Qm sin omega t.
So what is the meaning of analytical solution?
Analytical solution माने इसमें कोई माने we are like opening the terms and doing it.
What was
माने
something?
no, not board mass.
Like that.
माने mathematical solution in simple words. Analytical means mathematical solution. Phasor diagram में सिर्फ we have taken only phase, means only the size of the vector and we solved it. Okay, we use the vector way of solving the problem. Okay, so we have we will write here V is equal to Vm sin omega t and Q is equal to Qm sin omega t. So what we will do here, dq is equal to what? Dq by dt. What is dq by dt? Qm is a constant. Okay, Qm is constant. Sin omega t plus theta will be here. Okay, Qm is equal to sin omega t, Qm sin omega t plus theta. Next, dq by dt is equal to what? Here we will write Qm. Sin derivation is cos. Sin derivation is cos omega t plus theta. Omega t plus theta is omega. Is that clear? Omega t plus theta is equal to omega. Is this clear, all of you?
So Yes, we are writing omega credit.
So could you explain it again?
Sin का derivation cos.
Yes.
उसके बाद ओमेगा t plus theta का derivation है ओमेगा into 1 plus 0.
Okay.
ओमेगा into 1 derivation इसका पहले फंक्शन का derivation है, उसके बाद इंटरनल फंक्शन का डेरिवेशन है. जब इंटरनल डेरिवेशन इसका इंटरनल का करेंगे हम लोग तो ओमेगा इंटू 1 प्लस 0 बनेगा. वो ओमेगा इंटू 1 प्लस 0 देन वो मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे उसको, तो उसका मल्टीप्लिकेशन यहाँ पे लिखा मैंने. ऐसा है वो ओमेगा इंटू 1 प्लस 0 है वो. तो आंसर क्या है? ओमेगा है ना, वो ओमेगा यहाँ पे लिखा मैंने.
So why don't we remove omega t plus theta?
बिकॉज़ इट इज हैविंग ए फंक्शन. नो, ये फंक्शन लेके है ना साथ में.
But sir, we differentiate it.
हाँ, we differentiate first, we differentiate the function.
Yeah.
पहले इसको
So
करेंगे.
like sir, after differentiated, when we remove omega t.
Yeah, omega, that's what the derivation of omega t plus theta is omega into 1 plus 0. ये तो constant है.
Okay. Sir.
Okay, omega is a constant but multiplied with a variable. That is it. But when it is multiplied, we cannot leave it. Is that clear? Is it clear, all of you? Online.
So can you explain it again?
Yes, sir.
See, derivation of sine is cos.
Yes, sir.
Derivation of omega t plus theta is omega into 1 plus 0. So the answer is omega. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we will go ahead now. Now, so we'll do one more derivation. What is the d square theta by d square q by dt square? Okay. So what is this now? Thus qm is as it is, omega is as it is. Omega now cos omega t is what? Anyone? Cos का derivation क्या है?
Minus sign.
Very good. Minus sign. Minus sin omega. Okay, minus sin omega t plus theta. So that means you had your dinner, you had your lunch properly. Yeah? Good. Huh? Cos omega t plus theta. What is omega t plus theta derivation? Omega t plus theta का derivation क्या है?
Omega.
Omega. Multiply that omega with this omega. That will become omega square. Is that clear now? Is this clear?
Yes.
Online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Chalo. So we got this solution. Now that is what now substitute. We will substitute. Equation we will substitute. Equation 2, equation 3, equation 4 in equation 1. Okay. Okay. Equation 2, 3, 4 in 1. So what do we get now? V is equal to Vm sin omega t. V equal to Vm sin omega t plus. What is IR no? What is I here? See, I means what? Rate of flow of charges is current, right? Rate of flow of charges is current. 10 minute I is equal to dq by dt.
Yes.
Yeah. Rate of flow of charges is current. So do I have that I here? See, I have I here. So can I write here? Can I write in the place of I? Can I write this value?
Yes, sir.
Yes, online. In the place of I, can I write
Yes,
this
sir.
equation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can write.
Yes, sir.
I'm writing here Qm into omega, Qm into omega cos omega t plus theta. Is it clear? Cos omega t plus theta. Now, then into R, multiply that whole thing by R. So I'm multiplying the whole thing by R plus what is the second term? Q by C. What is Q here? Q by C. What is Q here? Q is equal to Qm. Q is equal to Qm sin omega t plus theta divided by C. Is that clear? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
clear? Arham, is it clear, man?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So plus okay, L into di by dt. See here, this is current. What is this? This is di by dt. No, we differentiate it once again. Can we write di by dt? The whole thing is di by dt. Okay, d square q by dt square is nothing but rate of change of current. Is that clear? So I'm writing there minus minus L because minus is there here. So minus into L, Qm square omega Qm omega square sine omega t plus theta. Is this clear now? So we got the whole equation now. We got the
Yes, sir.
whole equation. Is this clear, all of you? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, shall we take
Yes, sir.
common now? I am taking here in this equation Qm and omega. I am taking common. Okay, Qm and omega I am taking common in the equation. So
So
Qm
we can take omega t, right? Common.
कहाँ से लेंगे आप?
So because everything is omega t.
ये omega t तो angle है ना? Omega t तो angle है. It's an angle. You cannot take it outside. Clear? It's not a multiple. Okay. So so we will get here what? R into cos omega t plus theta. Okay, plus. Okay. Then omega what was there here? This also should be omega. Yeah. Q into omega. Omega was not there here. So we have to divide it what? 1 minute. Okay, I'm taking omega here. So it doesn't have omega. This doesn't have omega. Okay. So we will write it here. Sine of omega t plus theta because this is not having omega, so I'm writing in the denominator. Can I write like this? Is that clear? It's not having omega, so can I write like that? So now the last one is what? The last term is what is that? Last term is minus L into omega. So sorry, Qm into omega. So L into omega sine omega t plus theta. Is it clear now? So that is equal to what? Bm sine omega. Is this clear? See, I have taken Qm into omega common. So I left with this R into cos. But this doesn't have omega. I divided it with omega. And this has omega square. So I left with omega, L into omega. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So now what is this is again Qm into omega R into cos omega t plus theta. Now in the second, can I take sine common here now? देखो इसमें भी sin omega t plus theta, इसमें भी sin omega plus theta is there. Okay, so what I'm doing now? Plus sin omega t plus theta into 1 by omega c minus omega into L. Okay, equal to what? Bm sin omega. What is 1 by omega c? Can anyone say what is 1 by omega c? Very good. XC. Very good. Very good. What is omega L? Omega L. Yeah, WL. The omega L is what?
XL.
XL. Very good. So can I replace this here itself instead of writing the whole equation? Instead of writing 1 by omega L, can I write here XC and XL?
Yes, sir.
I can reduce one step. Okay. So I'm writing here, instead of writing this, I'm writing XC. We can write in the bracket somewhere. Okay. XC and what is XC and what is XL. So it became XC minus XL. Okay. This became XC minus XL. Okay. Now, so already we have Z. What is Z here? So we got what? That is R cos omega t plus XC minus XL sin omega t. So what is Z here? Z. Z equal to under root of. We already know. What is Z here? Z is what? Impedance. Z is impedance. R square plus XC minus XL whole square. That is the impedance thing. Okay. Now we are going to multiply with the numerator and divide it. Okay. We are going to multiply and divide it. So did you understand this one? Or should I tell it from the beginning? Explain from the beginning.
Got it, sir.
Yeah. So could you just explain the last part? The last one.
Okay. Abid and Dhruti, what do you say?
So explain it again, please.
Okay, explain it again. Okay, no problem. So we have, this is the equation already, This came from the circuit. V is equal to IR plus Q by C plus L into di by dt. Now, so V is equal to what? Vm sin omega t. Q is equal to what? Qm sin omega t plus theta. Differentiate it once. When you differentiate it, Qm will be as it is. Sin omega t will become cos omega t. Okay? So this becomes cos omega t. Then omega t derivation is omega. Then after that, differentiate once again. So Qm is as it is, omega is as it is, cos derivation is sin. Sin omega t derivation is omega here. Okay, so you will get here Qm or Qm into omega square. Okay, so what will happen? This is di by dt. So now substitute in the formula. Okay, substitute in the formula. Then take Qm into omega common. Okay, then you will get, you are left with this equation. But now 1 by omega c is what? XC and omega L is equal to XL. And we this is the impedance equation. Is this clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, madam. Dhruti.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Oh, okay. So shall I go ahead then? So you want to take the photo for our hero
Sir, I'll send you, sir.
who is not present in our class? Huh?
We'll send you to him.
Okay. Now I'm multiplying. See, I'm multiplying and dividing by z. Okay. So it becomes what? Qm into omega into z. Okay, z into what? R by z. Can I write here R by z? Because I'm multiplying and dividing by z. Okay, so cos omega t plus theta, cos omega t plus theta plus again xc minus xl divided by z. Okay, into what? Sin omega t plus theta. Is that clear? Just multiplied and divided by z
Yes, sir.
or z, which is equal to what? Which is equal to Bm sin omega t. Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
now
Yes, sir.
what is R by Z? See, we'll go back to the triangle. How is the triangle? This is the triangle. So yeah, this is the triangle. Okay, what we discussed. So this is theta. So theta is equal to, give him the tissue. So theta is equal to what? Theta, and this is Z, and this is R, and this is what? XC minus XL. Okay, this is XC minus XL. Okay, now what is cos phi now? Suppose if it is cos, this is instead of theta we are writing phi. What is cos phi? Adjacent side by hypotenuse, right?
Yes, sir.
Adjacent
Yes,
by
sir.
hypotenuse. So cos phi is
Yes.
equal to what? Cos phi is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. What is sin phi here? Sin phi is equal to xc minus
Opposite
xl divided by
side.
r. Can you write like this? Sorry, by z. Can I write like this?
Yes.
X is so sin and cos. So when we divide one over the other, what do we get? Or directly also we can do. So what is tan then? What is tan?
X minus XL by R.
Yeah, xc minus xl by r. Very good. So tan phi is equal to what? Tan phi is equal to xc minus xl divided by r. Okay, this is the tan angle. Okay, so when we take phi is equal to what? Phi is equal to tan inverse of xc minus xl by r. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Phi is equal to tan inverse of xc minus xl divided by r. Now we have here now cos a minus b. So what is this formula? See here. See here. If you take this, I'll just write it here. See here. Qm into omega z into, in the place of r by z, can I write cos phi? R by z, can I write cos phi? Yeah, I can write cos.
Yes, sir.
Is this clear, madam? Yes, Dhruti, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So cos A, cos B. Okay, then minus, there is minus or plus? There is a plus. Okay. Plus.
Yes.
What is xc minus xl by z? Xc minus xl by z is what? Sin phi. Sin phi into what? Sin phi into then sin omega t plus theta. Is that clear? Sin omega t,
Yes.
omega t plus theta equal to what? Bm sin omega t. Is this clear? Is this clear? So now this is the form
Yes.
of, in the form of cos A cos B minus plus sin A sin B. The formula from trigonometry is what? This is compound angle formula. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B is what? Cos A minus B. Is it clear? Cos A minus B. So what do we write now? Qm omega z into cos A minus B. Cos A minus B, that is omega t plus theta minus phi. Is it clear now? C is the bigger angle, and sorry, cos A cos B means cos A minus B. Is it clear, all of you? Yeah. Now we have
Yes, sir.
Vm is equal to what
Yes, sir.
now? So we have Vm is equal to Vm sin omega t. So Vm equal to so what did we get now? That is equal to what? Qm. Okay, that we have to write here. We have to write here Vm sin omega t. Okay, Vm sin omega t. Now I am writing here Vm is equal to, I am equating that, comparing the equation. Vm is equal to what? Qm into omega z. I am comparing this with this one, this with this one. Okay, I am comparing the coefficients of cos and sin. Okay, okay. So I will get what? Vm is equal to Qm into omega z. So what is Qm into omega? That is I. Okay, Vm equal to I z. Is this clear? So Im into Z. Qm into omega is equal to Im into Z. So we get here what? Im is equal to what? Im we have taken as Im equal to Qm into omega. That is the reason we have taken Pm is equal to Im. Im is a constant, maximum current. Okay, Qm is the maximum charge. So, and also we have equated this. What is that? So how do we compare this with this one? Can you tell me? This is in sine, this is in cos. What I have to do now? This is in sine and this is in cos. Sorry, one is in sine, one is in cos. If I want to convert sine to cos, what I have to do? It's very simple. If I want to convert sine to cos, sine 90 minus,
90.
yeah, 90 minus theta or 90 plus theta, whatever it is. So sine 90 minus theta is cos theta, is it not? So if I want to convert this sine into cos, and then I can compare this angle with this angle. Okay, so what is that? Sine omega t can be written as, so omega t plus theta minus phi. I'll write here. I'm not going to do that. So I can compare still. Sine omega t plus theta minus phi is equal to what? Minus phi is equal to sine. That again that will become cos omega t, cos of sine 90 minus theta. No? Cos 90 minus theta is sine theta. So cos 90. इस तरह से करेंगे हम लोग. Then we can equate it, no? Or we can write omega t minus pi by 2. We can write like this also, omega t minus pi by 2. So what will I can then now I can compare and I can cancel omega t's. Is that clear? When I compare these two equations, I can cancel the omega t. So I'm left with pi minus theta minus phi is equal to minus pi by 2. Is that clear?
Yes.
Theta minus phi is equal to pi by 2, minus pi by 2. Is it clear, Dhruti, Arham, and
Yes,
Abid?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to see the board properly, man, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, we can
Yes,
see.
sir.
Yes, ma'am. What happened here, ma'am? Hmm? This is a or you hit Ashazan because of the TV? Huh?
He went into depression.
Huh?
He went into depression.
No, really today, today I was little, disturbed, What happened?